Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find loanDepot Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
And he deals. Inside corner, that's a strike. So we're underway here in game 2. And the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Tennessee. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
And the pitch. That's way outside. And that's how this game gets started. That misses, and it's 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now batting, Mike Trout. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he blasts one out the other way, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Cody Bellinger, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Right side. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. Bellinger is gone. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Chipper Jones will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Marte throws to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. De La Cruz, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. This to third. Can't field it cleanly. And he beats it. He's safe.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
0-1.
Man, that got him square in the mask.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on.
Runner takes off, bounce to the right. Marte. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Aaron Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is outside.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
One out and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pickoff move to second. Witt dives back in safely. Another throw to second. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Got him. And 2 away now. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Elly De La Cruz. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One on the gun, swing and a miss. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. Got him. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Donaldson back to work. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. And here comes Tommy Edman. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. And now 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. The pitch. Posada tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jorge Posada powers one out of here. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Corbin Carroll. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle, Marte. Now the throw to first on the run. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. Here's Bryce Harper.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. And here is Matt Chapman on the ground out to short. Tosses across to first. Inning over.
Ooh.
New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Carlos Santana. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A laser to left. It's 2-1. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a 1-1.
At the ball.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the wall. Anthony Santander at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. And a foul ball. Donaldson kicks and deals. That one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive. Reynolds takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Trout in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Wow.
He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And Bellinger is out. And the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Righty to the plate. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side. Bellinger sizing it up. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan Reynolds here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. That's inside. And that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. start of the fourth.
Leading
Now
off
at the
for the
plate,
Bomb
Chipper
Squad,
Jones.
the third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
And here it comes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed,
0-1.
it makes the whole team that much better.
Donaldson delivers. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. A big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a slow roller. Rollins fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing and a miss. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And a foul ball. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Posada. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss. And we go to the top of the fifth. Here's Adley Rutschman as he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
1 down, base is empty. And that one almost hit him. Back foot slider struck him out. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Donaldson winds and fires. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. Carroll makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. De La Cruz back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-1 now. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. And now here is Harper. On the ground, 2 ball. Rollins goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second. No outs. And here is Matt Chapman. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Outside. And it's a full count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So up next, Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. Runner on the go. This one in the air right field. Bellinger makes the grab. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. The wind and the pitch. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
This one high in the air to left center. Judge is there. One down. Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fought off foul. The punch out there. That's the second out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the power speed combo. Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Brian Reynolds digs in now. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty,
0-1
one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Marte tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. Aaron Bummer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Edman brings it in, and the inning is over. Top of inning number 7 at the plate. Chipper Jones. And that one is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one lifted in the air center field. Judge has it sized up. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. And now Tommy Edman. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. And they get Edman for the out. Bottom of the 7th. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Inside, ball 1.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. A towering shot. And we are all tied up. It's 2-2. In the air to left center. Trout sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Bummer goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. Here's Harper now.
First baseman number 3.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Chases that one out of. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kick steals.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And yes, he did. He went around. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Makes the grab. One up, one down. Next is the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Francisco Lindor. Big spot for him here. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
To the right side. Marte throws the first in time. Lindor retired. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bat to right. Carroll should have this one. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Matt Chapman. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The pitch. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Wouldn't chase that time. Just outside. And that's ball 2. Bummer deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 1 away. So digging in, Devin Williams into the game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. Rowe picked out of the dirt. Body save. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reynolds. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch almost got him.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
And we stay tied as the inning ends. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Now pitching Aroldis Chapman.
The pitch. Missing
Inside,
ball one. High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. And out number one on the grab. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one.
Mike Trout.
Ball
First
one.
pitch misses. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's two away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball, right field. Carroll moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So bottom of the ninth, it's Aaron Judge now.
The center
He's
fielder,
always a threat.
Aaron
Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
pinch hitting, Jose Ramirez.
Williams back to work. And
Nope,
that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. Ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses, struck him out in plenty of time at first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 3. Pitching change here, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First
Ball one,
pitch
no
is
strike.
in the dirt. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a count 1-2. And he deals. Got him swinging. Jorge Posada getting ready to hit. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike one. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball
1 ball, 1
off right
strike.
there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also
There you
have to
go.
keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That
Oh,
one
that's
misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
One of the
Take
things
the
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
That
Ball
misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to We're in extras here. Now it's going to be Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one low. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. In the air, out towards left center. And they get the out on Jones. Then there's one down. And here is Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That one in triple digits.
2 balls.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hard liner. No one can get there. It falls in. The run scores from second. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. It's 5-2. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Gagne measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second. And that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Back to the top of the lineup, Anthony Santander, the next to hit. 4 runs already in the frame, and here in extra innings. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout is there. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. Pinch hitting, William Contreras.
And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Matt Chapman, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-3. Man at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Looking to get something going. This is the
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Adam Ottavino.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In the air, left side. Edman settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. Runner on the go. One attempt misses. Throw to second. Tag out. And that's the ball game. 6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now, Anthony Santander at the plate.
The first baseman, Anthony Santander.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And here we go with game 2. Next offering way off the plate. In there at the knees. Swings and misses. 2-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Turner now.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte should have it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to operate it.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. So now 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And there's a ball. Man at first, one away. Arias slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 2 of the World Series. He was late there, strike 1. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
¿Hasta cuándo, manín? Loco, con su internet. ¿Hasta cuándo, loco? En verdad.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good work.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Tattooed the Tater Town and gone. That's worth the price of admission. The Red Sox score first. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time, and they do get the out. Jorge Posada now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one way inside.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He got just enough of that one. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-0. Chop to the right side. Santander. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Ketel Marte.
Lo estoy dejando que bate.
Up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Claro.
2 gone, bases.
Pero él tiene el internet lento todavía, loco. Porque todavía en Kansas el picheo se pausa. Eso no está bien.
Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first. They get the out on Marte. That ends the inning.
¿Y ahora quién viene?
Back here in the desert, here's Adley Rutschman. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing it.
And they put the
Vamos a jugar pelota.
This is Willie Castro. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them.
Mierda, loco.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Carlos Santana. And that one is inside.
Well, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special.
No joda, vale. Y la de él se van. Y la mía de que un hit.
2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
Two outs, runner at first. Ketel Marte, the next up for the Marlins. Ramirez. Over to first. That's it, third out.
Buen inning.
Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a pitch. That one ripped.
¿Ya la sacó?
Way back there. And that ball is gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one.
Oh!
It's 4-0.
Ey, espérate. Me sorprendió. No, le voy a venir duro el hombre.
He's into the game with the bases.
Me sorprendió
I
ahí.
wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman.
Mierda, loco.
One of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Swings through that one.
Increíble, man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Oh. ¿Tú viste eso? Ya se frizó, se frizó. Se va a frizar. Mierda, loco. Ya se frizó ya. Se quedó ahí el juego. Está bueno que le pasa aquí porque con su internet así. Mira, mira. Oh, ahora me dejó pichar. Mira, mira, no me está dejando. Ya, vale. Qué vaina, loco. Pues se ve que está como de 3 pegado.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive.
Loco, es que es el internet de él, maní, loco. Es el internet de él. Mira, mira lo que está pasando. Es que no me está dejando ni pichar los pichos bien, loco.
Not everything is in your control.
Now, Abraham Toro.
Qué vaina, loco. Si no da
Here's
gusto
a guy
jugar.
who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to.
Mira, no me está dejando pichar, loco. Estoy moviendo los botones hace rato.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Out to short. Story on the run. Throw to first.
Yeah.
And there's 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there. And produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And now the lefty. Lifted in the air, out to left. Turner should have it. Makes the catch, inning over.
Démoslo.
Game 2 of the World Series. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story.
Compa, el internet tuyo está terrible, terrible de lento, terrible de lento.
And big time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's a 1-1.
Nope.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. At the belt and fires.
Oh, my gosh.
De La Cruz tosses to first, and Story is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Anthony Santander.
Santander, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Okay.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, bases empty. Trey Turner down. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around third. He scores. It's 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bellinger dives back. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Kicks and deals.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Mierda, loco, la vi bien ese picheo.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Kirby Yates into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Got a good eye there. One down.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Está bien, me está dejando dibujar, ok.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Rounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Righty delivers.
No vale.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catch.
There goes the runner. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Liner snagged it first.
Oh my God.
The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Adley Rutschman. And a pitch. And look out.
Gracias.
That one gets him.
Sometimes you gotta
Second
pop
man,
on
he's
the show.
flunked in this one. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of it. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Tries to get back and see.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Sometimes you gotta pop up this show.
2-2 now.
Hey!
Carlos Santana, the next up for the Marlins. And he's already singled in this game. And the slider just misses.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for them. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Tries to get back and see.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Corbin.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And fouled off. Close play, but in there. Hit high in the air. There it goes.
Sometimes you gotta pop up the show.
He powers that one out of here. And they tie it up. It's 4-4.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins,
Anthony Santander digs in now.
Anthony Santander.
With the go-ahead run at first, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch downstairs, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
This one lifted in the air, left field. He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Trey Turner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's in the dirt. 1-0. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the third and final game of the series. Burns throws over, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, ready to go. Bottom four. Here's Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
The pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Steps on first for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time.
Marte.
In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay.
Tied at 4. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty.
¿De dónde vino eso?
2 outs. Inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss.
Déjame ver lo que
He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, now the left fielder, Trey Turner.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Sí, te mandarían. No hagas caso a eso.
On the ground. And that one handled. And he's safe at first.
always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come
Se ve
forward.
raro.
It's just bigger than your own individual
Se ve
stats.
raro.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Tries to get back and see.
Registration fee voucher. 200 pesos. Yeah, yeah. Será la registración del vehículo, pero eso no va a valer 200 pesos. Oh.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the
Vamos a
fifth.
ir, hay que ir al viernes, vamos al DMV.
Pitch misses.
Ahí donde,
That's
ahí
ball two.
donde,
This is one of those
ahí en Roger
situations
Plaza,
the
vamos.
infielders have to pre-plan.
¿Te acuerdas donde yo estaba
Understand
sacando el
the ball's
vaina?
gonna be hit extremely hard right
Exacto.
at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a
Y
double
ponemos el
play.
carro tuyo, la información del carro tuyo, a ver qué dice cuándo que no sé si en verdad en abril o porque me acuerdo que era como septiembre que decía, no sé por qué decía septiembre, si casi siempre en la fecha de cumpleaños de uno.
And a foul ball left side.
No, cada año eso anual hay que pagar como 100 y pico pesos. Esta es la
Kicks and
matrícula.
fires.
No te preocupes, ¿cómo que era el viernes? Sí que nada de casa eso. Así mismo no da casa eso. El viernes chequeamos. Ay, carajo. ¿Y el niño?
Steps off, checks the runner at first.
Okay.
Three balls. Two strikes.
Ay, mamá.
Runner at first with no outs here. One away here in the fifth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside, if nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Oh, muchacho.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Ya duro.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Adley Rutschman,
No,
the
ya
next to
sí, son
hit.
así.
Got to be
Espérate,
careful
llamo
with a
ahora.
slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game
Aló.
in the blink of an eye.
¿Me escucha?
Missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play.
Todo bien,
ball
todo
in this
bien.
spot. No better
Sí.
way to get out of this inning.
And that's outside. And down to an
Dímelo, Víctor, ¿cómo tú estás? ¿Todo
The
bien?
hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out.
Hay que ver qué día es que van a jugar para saber.
Goes to second, safe there.
Los martes. Los martes. ¿Cuándo es que piensan en empezar?
Had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Castro, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Está bien, yo para mañana te confirmo.
I think
Te doy la
ultimately,
respuesta.
you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pickoff throw, dive, and Trout's picked off.
Está bien. Dale, igual. Pasa buena noche para ti también. Tranquilo por ahí.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
¿Cómo es posible? Ese tigre ni en el cielo estaba, vale.
And
Ese
one
ni-
ball.
Definitely got the hitter.
No, loco, de última vez que voy a jugar así,
Inside.
loco. No vuelvo a jugar
I
así
think the
con
outer
internet.
half is open.
No vuelvo a jugar así, loco, de verdad.
Good job to fight that one
Imposible,
off.
loco, man.
The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Increíble, loco.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium.
No, yo no me voy a
gets
poner porque
really
va, me hace lo mismo de ahorita. Increíble, loco, man. Se está cagando ahora, que no se repita.
Santana in the box now, takes strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Mierda, loco, man. Pero te transportó el de la cruz. Mira esa mierda la que yo la construí. Yo soy más malo todavía. Tienen que ganar, hombre. Tienen que montar en este torneo.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics.
¡Ocho! No, man. ¿Cómo tú fallas ese picheo? Wow. Mira esa vaina de nuevo.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And now it's
Bueno, se va todo el mundo. Bueno.
Ground ball, base now. Rowe comes into third.
Vamos allá. Vamos allá.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Bueno.
To right, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and it's 6-4. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Story up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike one.
Okay, I think le dan famoso que se va.
Swing and miss, and he was fooled.
There's a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Marte should have it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Roderick Arias.
Bueno, papá. La bestia.
Tanner Scott on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
La bestia. Vamos.
The pitch.
Vamos arriba.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Abraham Toro now at the plate.
Quedó un poquito adentro.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pero está bien.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up.
Y lo ponen a coger
and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Tommy Edman digs in now. 1 for 2.
Vamos allá.
Santana.
De 1, 2 y 3.
Whips it to first. And they get Edman for the out. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Bueno, nomás tengo que darle un palo ya. Un palo hay que darle a quien sea que venga. Hasta ese va a llevar. Sin que.
And he deals. That one misses. And it's
Palo seguro.
With both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Throw over to Toro. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Trey Turner at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Dale para allá, no tiene que ir tan atrás.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 3. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul makes it 1-2.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Yo lo fallé.
Bellinger is out, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. That one fouled off. Scott, a 6-foot lefty, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Up the middle, Story whips it to first on the run.
Oh my God.
Ramirez is set down. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Whip to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Vamos a acabar este juego con doble play ahora.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, dive, and he's got it. Goes to second, safe there.
Bueno, con un palo se empata el juego.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Juan Soto down.
Juan Soto.
Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Tiro primero fue seado.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one finds its way through. And he's safe at third.
Mira cómo le llegó.
It's a 2-run game.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Ketel Marte, and fouled off. With the winning run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner takes off, swing and a miss.
Bueno.
And that was not close.
Hey, cuidado. Mira.
Drive base hit. 1 runs in, got a long throw home. In there, he's safe. All square at second.
That's a big at bat coming through in the
Tú me estás jodiendo a mí.
His ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That's in there. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the game.
Cuando el juego está para ti, manín.
You got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Mira, mira. En Griffey.
This guy's got good power with 1 swing. He can win it.
Mira, mira, Havana, mira,
Now
mira.
this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul
Todo el
ball.
mundo lo hace.
And the 0-2.
Mierda, no.
That's hard hit on the line.
Eso.
Bellinger makes the grab on the run.
Now catching, number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Go ahead run on base.
Tú eres loco aquí ya. Déjame quitar uno de estos. Quítate sueldo. Ay, Dios. Dime, pero juega, ¿qué fue? Juega, juega, juega. Dale, dale, vamos arriba, vamos arriba. Eres tú, que tiene pausa, yo no.
Mike Trout, the next up for the Marlins. And a pitch. Misses inside, and that's ball one.
Going a stake right here.
Está bien, duraste mucho ahí sobreviviendo. Eso es hit de una vez.
Base hit, that was smoke.
Mira. No, 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 no. Chacho.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now he launches a throw over his head. But he's in there easily. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now catching, number 36.
Here comes a pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two.
Mira que puso que echar un pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
3 balls, no strike.
Tú no vas a perder así los que tú vas a perder yo bateando, tú lo sabes. Así que yo que no lo juego.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Mira, sacando los pitchers que está. Los relevistas, te voy a llevar quien te trajo, síguelo sacando.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Here comes Trout flying around third. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. It's 8-7. Safely into second. He's got a double. So now here's the DH, Willie Castro.
1-0.
This one gets away as he can't handle it.
No lo
behind the
saques,
plate.
déjalo ahí. Sigue sacando catcher, para ganar esa carrerita.
Now catching, number 20,
Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
And the pitch.
2 balls. No
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings.
3 balls. No strike.
Yache, pero qué vaina, loco, de verdad. No vuelvo a jugar, manín. No vuelvo a jugar así, manín. No vuelvo a jugar, no vuelvo a jugar. No lo saques, deje ese hombre ahí, deje ese hombre ahí, deje ese hombre ahí. Nadie te va a parar la pelota si tú no tienes que catcher. Nadie te va a parar la pelota, nadie te la va a parar ahí atrás. Nadie. Déjalo ahí. Este tigre es increíble, loco. Pitch. Que tire, trae lo que tiene que hacer.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Throw to first. Tries to get back and see. 0-1 down.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Última vez que juego con él. No vuelvo a jugar. No vuelvo a jugar.
A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now catching, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Él quiere que le queche bien, si no tire trae. No tiró un atrás, yo por estar
Sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Ramirez to second. There's 1. Over to first. Safe. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Ramirez. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Roderick Arias. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Chris Davinsky. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
He's hitting for the Red Sox. Number 13.
Now we see Raisel
Con
Iglesias
Flores.
out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Miami, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Last out for the Red Sox in this
Con
one.
Flores.
Tommy Edman up next for the Red Sox. Fought off foul.
Con Flores.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And
Come on,
he's
yeah.
got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take a 2-game 10-run lead back home.
All this team needs is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Y el juego que viene lo vamos a jugar en casa. Pica la